I'm Maggie. I'm going to be talking about science and medicine in regards to Sierra Leone today. For my part in our group project in communications, I'm going to be talking about 5 scientists today, one of which is, in my opinion, the greatest contributor to science and medicine in Sierra Leone, and then 4 of which I think still contributed a great deal, just maybe not as much as him. And then we're going to go into detail about why I think he made such a great impact and how it directly affected Sierra Leone with his work. But first, let's start off with the 4 scientists that are not my main contributor. Dr. Reginald Klein Cole is a geographer and an earth scientist born from Sierra Leone and currently working in West Africa. Dr. Ogunle Davidson is co-chairman of the Working Group 3, which is an international group focused on climate change and helping to save the ecosystem. Dr. Tenimola Liverpool is a theoretical physicist. Dr. Alhaji Nahai is a biologist with a study in immunology, and he founded the Project 1808 project, which directly helps people fighting Ebola and the Ebola outbreak in West Africa by providing educational material and tools for personal hygiene. Now we're going to move on to who I think personally contributed the most to science in Sierra Leone, Dr. Monty Jones. He is an agricultural scientist who specializes in plant breeding. He bred a new type of rice called new rices for Africa. They grew higher and produced more crops than regular rice that they were using beforehand. And he specifically bred them so that they would thrive in the African climate. If you look here, you'll see the African climate behind this woman getting some rice is dry and there's not a lot of water, whereas Asian rice, which is what they were growing beforehand, tends to need a lot of water, and basically the rice fields are always flooded. And that obviously wasn't working. His work directly impacted so many people in Sierra Leone. If you look here, I have a little graph that shows that most of the country was dealing with food insecurity in some way, and then these orange spots here were dealing with it at an extreme amount. This new type of rice helped people grow more crops faster and just more crops in general. If you look here, you'll see the statistics of the rice they were using beforehand and then the NERICA rice. It grew higher and then produced more crops. And then down here, you'll see the roots were bigger to help get more water, and they were taller and helped grow more rice. This directly caused more jobs to be made available in Africa and helped create more food to be given away. The main food sources in Sierra Leone were rice, cassava, plantains, beans, and yams before he made this, and then rice kept growing in numbers afterwards because it became a more reliable food source. He was then appointed Executive Secretary of the Forum for Agricultural Research, where he now uses his time to find more ways to solve food insecurity and bring in more money to Sierra Leone and the continent and Africa in general. I'd like to finish off by handing it back to Danny to conclude our presentation. Thank you.